Here we are again. Another elimination. Are you ready to make your selection?
As far as I know, this is the final one. Okay, let's talk to some of these people before we, never see them again. Vessi Poo. How you doing, Vessi Poo?
Actually, fine. Bartending when I want to, no wishes for miles, and some good company. I'd put this in the win column.
Win? Do you want to win the show?
I've got a better chance of winning a gold medal in tobogganing, but sure, yeah, why not?
I mean, you very well could, you are precious baby, and I want to find your bottle, darn it. What do you think of the new cast?
Lots to chew on. Some good, some not so much.
Pirate Man?
Robert's nice and quiet. I can get used to having strong silent types around. Soul's too quiet, though. Nefret's cool, but too hard to pin down. And speaking of pinning down, if PSL hits on me one more time, I'm about to smash some pumpkins. And not how she wants.
PSL, leave Vess alone. You settled in now?
Honestly, I've settled in great. There's a lot going on here, but, well, I don't need to be involved in it. All the me time I can handle.
Aw.
That's true. Sometimes I need a reminder about boundaries. I don't need to be involved in every little thing.
I mean, you kind of do. It's your show. But yeah, boundaries. Good.
I was kind of forced into it, but...
See you around.
Oh, yeah, cool. See you on the flip.
Aw. The only bad thing about Vess is she seems like she's absolutely not interested in a relationship, which I can understand. I have lots of money, let's buy everybody drinks. Everybody's getting drunk. Soul, you settled in now?
It still feels unfamiliar. It is too populated. I like to be alone. I can only grow so much, so fast.
No, alright.
Again, I feel you. But don't you feel like this experience is stretching you?
I do not like to stretch.
It's invigorating to try new things, as hard as they may be.
You are forced into doing this, so you embraced the challenge. I chose this and often feel so anxious that I regret it. We are different as much as we are alike.
What do you think of the new cast?
I do not know them. I do not like being around them.
Oh, Soul.
Soul, I know you think this is all too much for you, but if you open yourself up...
To their scrutiny, to their ridicule, I know they do not like me.
I mean, Fenton really doesn't like you for some reason.
But...
Baby steps, as they say. I am here. I am talking to you. I am not entirely unhappy. This is progress.
I guess.
I'm sorry. I did not mean I want to change you. It's... You're on a journey that is similar to mine, that's all. I see so much of my younger self in you.
I do see that. But if you want to understand me better, you must push aside what you know of yourself. I am not you, nor will I ever be.
Wise words, Soul. I do understand now. I was never this wise at your age.
Can you stop that? My age has nothing to do with it. I am me, and you are you.
With age comes wisdom.
No, it doesn't. It hardens your thoughts, makes you more certain of yourself, more arrogant.
He's right.
You think because you have seen so much that you know more.
Knowledge comes with experience, not age.
Youth and inexperience can be a gift. The world, through fresher eyes, less bias.
You have given me much to think on.
How are things?
I am warming up in my own way.
Yay!
We vampires are certainly slow to warm.
I know. It is nice that you know how this feels.
I'm doing the same. It was so hard for me at first to put myself out there, to just meet new people. Vampires are the ultimate introverts.
Aw.
Have you ever met an extroverted vampire?
No, and I don't expect to. It's been fun talking.
Van Helsing? You getting drunk? How are things? I am not dead. You are not dead. Our caste is safe. I would say we are doing as well as can be expected.
That's a pretty low bar.
I would say this bar is high enough to set my drink upon.
Did you just make a joke?
Suppose I did. What of it?
Well, that's nice.
You did not laugh.
I was too overwhelmed with shock.
Touché. You settled in now? I cannot eat, I cannot sleep. I am surrounded by the foulest of evils in every corner of the the place. So, as they say, c'est la vie, it is actually nice to be able to hone my intuition and physical awareness in such a way.
So, you like being surrounded by people who consider you enemies?
Really? It is invigorating, albeit exhausting.
Again, you know you're not in actual danger here. Grimm has seen to that.
Yeah, and we got rid of, Alessa. She would have killed everyone. A promise from death? Oh yes, quite trustworthy. I can now sleep like a baby.
So, crying and screaming every 2 hours or so?
Sounds about right. What do you think of the new cast? A veritable encyclopedia of foulness. Jeez. Alessa is the most dangerous from what I can see. Good thing she's not here anymore. I can smell a high kill count.
You can smell how many people someone has killed.
It's more of a sliding scale of odor. You smell the worst.
But I had heard that whoever had smelt it dealt it.
Faugh! Do you want to hear my observations or not?
Go on.
PSL? PSL may joke and poke, but she is a witch, and witches are inherently evil. Nefrit must have been a tyrant in her time to behave the way she does now.
So who's your BFF?
How dare— Wait. Now you are the one joking.
I am.
Well done.
It was nice talking to you.
Lulu! Does Lulu get drunk? Does Eldritch Horrors get drunk? What are your thoughts on this place, Lulu?
It is finite.
Is that good?
It is finite.
Or is she saying fine?
Great.
Aww. How do you feel about the cast?
They are insects.
Goodness, Lulu.
Oh, come on. They're not that bad.
They are not bad, just below my notice.
Wow, this is just... wow.
Lulu, give me something to work with here.
It's been a nice talk.
That's Lulu. Lulu. That's all I get. Lulu. Fine, Liara. How do you feel about the cast?
Some seem well suited to combat.
For combat or to combat?
I meant, do you like them? Are they being respectful to you? Any connections?
I would fight beside Medusa.
Aww.
Well, I suppose that's something.
Thoughts on this place?
My watery cage, you mean? It is cramped and smells of cephalopod. Inside is nicer, albeit inhospitable to me.
Allow me to try to find you a lagoon of some sort.
I suppose that would be an upgrade.
Aw, does she not like my pool? What makes you tick? Oh, we have a lot to talk about with her.
Tactics, planning. I love puzzling out issues, especially ones that benefit my people. Nothing trivial like, well, an actual puzzle.
Guess we ought to play Battleship with her then.
Some swear it's relaxing.
Ugh, tiny useless pieces of flotsam. And I almost always lose a piece.
Aw.
So you do assemble puzzles?
Not anymore.
Are you afraid of anything?
I'm afraid you're hitting too close to the bone here. Of course I have fears. Fears my people may starve, fear of more attacks, some sort of illness. But that goes hand in hand with love. With love comes fear.
In what
I love-
way?
I love the effect on her voice when she talks. It's so echoey and pretty.
The second you value something higher than yourself, you leave yourself open, vulnerable. The notion of the loss of the thing can be paralyzing.
She's got fish hooks as earrings and a necklace. Ugh.
I suppose you're right. But I never feared that loss until it already happened to me. I was blindsided by it. Had I known I should worry about my ex leaving, would that have softened the blow?
Of course not. My mind is always sending me invisible threats to my people. And then I get scared. And then my rational mind kicks in.
Aww.
I suppose we should take fears like that with a grain of salt.
Make it two. Speaking of salt, another margarita?
Aww. What attracts you to someone? Probably tactical skills.
Decisiveness. Nothing is more unappealing than a suitor who is wishy-washy.
What appeals to you about decisiveness?
It shows you've got backbone. It shows intuition, logic, and guts. Pardon me, but I feel a bit lightheaded just talking about it.
Do you find me decisive?
Just asking that makes me think not so much.
It was a pleasure chatting today.
I thought we had more people here. Why isn't, Oh, because I haven't found Fenton's room yet. What? What is going on here?
Seems like someone trashed the place.
Oh dear.
Don't you have assistants to help you with the cleanup?
That's not what I meant. I think it was Sully.
Ooh.
What makes you think that?
Because of the shamrock graffiti and stink of piss.
Oh dear.
I will talk to Fenton, or his friend.
Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Alright. Where? Hey, buddy.
Fenton, have you returned?
Go away!
Aw.
Fenton, it's not your fault.
It was. I let my guard down. I can never do that.
Vess didn't know. You didn't know. It's my fault. I should have...
I do not want you to be my nanny or even my steward. I should have been able to take care of myself, and yet I cannot, clearly.
Aw.
We all make mistakes.
Mine could have cost me you.
But it didn't.
I am too embarrassed to look you in the eye.
Healing of any kind isn't always a straight line. It's not always forward motion. Do you know how many times I have wanted to call my ex in the last century?
I imagine a lot.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know how many times I actually did contact her. But since the show, just once.
I thought you were going to say not once.
That's what I mean. We can mess up and still be making progress. I'm choosing to find a way forward instead of retreading my old mistakes. But if I step backward once in a while, it's okay. As long as the next step I take is in the right direction.
Oh, Drac. Can you help me take these steps forward then? Hand in hand?
Of course,
I thought
baby.
you'd never ask.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
Fenton, are you available for a visit?
I am too mortified to speak.
Oh no.
Don't be hard on yourself.
Thank you, Drac.
Place, people. Yeah. How do you like the place?
So, tell me what you think of this place.
It is certainly reality television.
Oh, yes, such a furry chest.
How so?
Contrived drama. An atmosphere of unease to pit folks against each other.
The people? Do you like Vez, at
I
least?
am mighty curious about all of these interesting souls. This has a story within her, that is for certain. Soul is a vampire, and typically my kind don't usually spend time with him. Plus, I don't think as highly of myself as he seems to. What's most interesting to me is how you appear around them.
And how is that?
Unpredictable. Sometimes I think you're trying to truly get closer to them, and other times I feel you are holding back.
Enough about them. How about you?
Pardon?
Do you feel I'm trying to get closer to you, or pulling back?
Hard to tell yet, but since you're here, I'll take that as a good sign.
I'm thrilled you're happy to be here, and happy to be with me.
Not as thrilled as I am. You have no idea how good it is to see other walls after a century.
Actually, I do have an idea. This show has been a similar awakening for me.
I've been sitting in a chair for 100 years.
Are your demons at bay?
I have realized I squandered precious time on something that was long gone. It was foolish of me, but the lesson I am learning is priceless.
I agree. It is more precious than gold. The ability to start anew.
Cheese.
Tell me your thoughts on cheese.
Ah, fromage. There is not a kind I do not enjoy. I love the pungent, piquant taste of a good Roquefort. And goat cheese. Oh, the smooth, silky tang. My favorite, my very favorite, is an old Gouda. So old, it forms savory little crystals of pure bliss. Add a little truffle, honey, and heaven.
Oh, he loves his cheese.
It appears I am missing out.
Why don't you have one of Grimm's production assistants eat some, and you can take a sip?
You are a genius.
I don't think that works that way, but okay.
I'm glad we talked, Fenton.
Me too.
Vess, you might have some competition. Oh, there she is.
Look around you.
Ma'am.
Why?
This won't be here tomorrow.
What's going to happen?
Time will pass. The scent on this breeze will be gone. The angle of the stars will be off. The moon won't have as much light.
I see.
You will not see the value in a future if you cannot see the value in now, Drac.
That's good advice. That's good wisdom.
But what if I'm trying to build a future? With someone?
Start by making a now with them.
Friendly? Or floating?
May I put my arm around you now?
Yes, but perhaps not tomorrow. So we will do what we want, when we want to, and promise no more.
Ah, there it is again. You're afraid of slowing down with someone.
You are projecting your loss upon me. I have never left you. But you are calling up the past and making it happen again. You are clinging.
I am not clingy.
You said it yourself. You are trying to build a future. Why not bask in a kiss?
But what if I want those kisses every day?
It is every day. Kiss me now, always.
Oh. Cute.
Tell me about yourself.
The Nefret you see now is not the Nefret I was yesterday. There is no point in this conversation.
Ma'am.
You are an accumulation of your experiences and how you've processed them. Of course I care to know more of your past.
Each meal was selected for me. I was surrounded by people who always wanted something out of me, and I never had a moment to myself. I was a puppet on a string, and now I am free.
I know now you seek new experiences and sensations, but what would Pharaoh Nefret have done on a day off?
I have never thought about that. I would have gone to town. I would have stopped in all the stalls in the market. I would have eaten from the carts and picked out the linens that my people made. I would have talked to them about their lives, about their children. I would have rode around my kingdom to ask questions. All of the things I was forbidden to do.
Oh.
I had to make decisions about these people and their lives, but I knew them not. It was all guesstimates, all projection. I would have lived Drac. I would have been such a better leader if I was allowed to act freely and think freely. For them and for me.
I think she would get along with Liara. They'd just be like leader buddies.
Would you like to lead again? But with the knowledge you have now?
I'd like to help. I was not allowed to do that before.
If you helped, would that make you want to stay a while?
For now.
No, not for now. If you want to build something, to truly help, that takes time. But as you know, time means nothing when you're doing something you love. With someone you love.
I think I can learn to slow down with you, Drac. But if you truly want my heart, there is something you must understand.
Tell me.
There is more to it. My reluctance for love. My heart, it is not here.
Do you mean that literally?
An ex. I knew it.
No, Drac. Do not project your baggage upon me. When a pharaoh dies, our organs are placed elsewhere. Canopic jars. While hearts usually remain with the body, mine was, well, harvested. What luck, right? Anyway, if you truly, really do love me and want me, you must find my heart. It is in my tomb.
Is that all? I'd cross all the oceans just for a chance at your heart.
Aww.
The journey is difficult and dangerous, but I am glad you believe I am worth it.
Anything for you.
Calm down, Drac. We got a whole other slew of people here. Alright. Well, back to this. Medusa, why is Fenton still not here? What do you think of the new cast members?
Listen, I've seen it all, so not much about most people really surprises me. Feel like I've met every kind of person there is, and there's good and bad in both. We're all contradictions.
What do you think of Liara?
Lyra and Rob are two peas in a pod, despite their obvious differences. Tough exteriors, tough actions, but at their core, they may be more human and flawed than anyone else here.
Aww.
Then there's Nefret, on the run from everything, but who can't run from the one thing that matters most. Herself.
That was wildly and inexplicably insightful.
I've got depths you've never seen. Like I said, I've seen too much, know too much, and just sitting around as a head on a statue for that long, I had too much time to think.
Aww.
Too much time to think. Been there.
Exactly.
So nice chatting today, Medusa.
Same. Come anytime. I'm clearly not doing anything.
Nefret, why? What are your thoughts on this place?
It is beautiful. I have seen much splendor in my day, but this is a new experience for me. And new is good. I like it here. There is much to see and explore.
Please know I don't want you cooped up. If you need to go...
I will do what I need to do, when I need to do it. No permission is needed. But I appreciate the sentiment.
I am so glad you are here.
I admit, this is new to me. This feeling of, well, it's more than curiosity. It's more than a search. I'm still understanding it.
She's so pretty.
I want to understand you better.
You are. Thoughts of you have taken me out of the present moment a bit. I found myself going back to our conversations, our moments in my mind.
That's bad.
Just unusual. For me, I am a doer, not a thinker.
Friendly?
You're a thinker. Just a thinker on the go.
I suppose that is true.
So you have to be flirty to get the most points. How do you feel about the cast?
They are too rooted here, and in their egos. I do not enjoy their company.
Aw.
Not even Fenton.
He regurgitates lines from books and lines about books, but does he really think about them? I think he clings too much.
Ah, she doesn't like clinging to anything in any way. However, she's always clinging to the rope there. Message.
Why do I think it's more than just that? Are you jealous of their time with me?
Perhaps.
What attracts you to someone?
Curiosity and again, mystery.
Aren't those things opposite?
Two sides of the same coin. We get curious, and we discover. Then, what we discover makes us curious. This is the gear that drives reality itself. It certainly is what motivates me.
Talking to you is always enlightening. I look forward to more conversations like this, Nefret.
The feeling is so mutual, Drac.
Cute. Robert, you want some drink? Oh, that's why Fenton isn't in here, because he can't drink, because he can't have the beers. Aww. I completely forgot.
Treasure trove indeed. It may be hard for me to keep my hands to myself.
Wandering eyes.
Among other things.
How do you feel about the cast?
This place. It's almost too easy to find love. So many beautiful creatures in one place. Such fine specimens. But still, where is the thrill of the chase?
Is that what it is to you? A chase? What about the outcome? Finding a partner?
The right partner is everything. Surround yourself with good people and don't let them go.
Sounds like you've experienced some loss as well. My ex.
I'm not talking about an ex. Some partnerships are deeper than that. Some things can't be replaced.
Like your bros that you are wearing.
You can open up to me, Rob. You're clearly dealing with something.
Thank you. Not now.
What makes you tick?
Finding out what is doing the ticking.
How do you mean?
I like to take things apart and see inside. I like to scavenge, harvest, and renew. I like to find the best parts of something and utilize it.
That tracks.
Are you afraid of anything?
Loss. I am afraid to become attached to anything or anyone because I have already lost so much. I would trade anything to not feel the hunger in my chest for what I have lost. No,
You may not always feel that way.
but I feel that way now.
What attracts you to someone?
I haven't the time or bandwidth to think about it. It is instinct. I do feel attraction, or I do not. It is foolish to think about.
Don't you like to take things apart and analyze them?
Not everything. Attraction is gut. It is visceral.
What is your gut saying now?
It is saying, ask again later.
It has been an enlightening conversation.
I mean, we don't have to drink Fenton, but that is really cute that they put that in there. I guess maybe I could look for Nefrit's heart. Ah! Oh, okay. I guess this is where I'm supposed to be going. I kind of know how to use the crystals now. Oh, here it is. Gee, that was easy. I'm not grave robbing, I swear. I just need some presents for my girlfriends and my boyfriends. Huh, that was easy. You guys are just gonna let me walk out of here with this? I mean, I did kind of walk out with your whole entire mummy. Ooh. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'll just be on my way. Huh. Could have sworn something was going to attack me. Oh well. I like that. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Was this here?
Welcome to my place of rest, my shishi sparkly golden nest. Ooh, it's a pleasure to bring you here and pull you close and draw you near.
So, no interest in dinner?
The food is fine, but mostly preserved, far more salty than you deserve. I'll pour you a wine and sing you a song of the glory days of mine long gone, back when I was the pharaoh of these lands. When I made an empire with my own two hands, there was a god to whom I was quite attracted. But when I passed by, he never reacted, until one day I made myself clear. After that, he would always appear, in my chamber, in my rooms, to keep me safe there in my tombs, and give me company, give me comfort. But the elders demanded a royal consort, so he left my lands, heartbroken and hard, and complained of me to the rest of the guard. Once loyal soldiers became poison to me, and allowed in some royal treachery. So you see, Drac, it's hard for me to get close when I was hurt by the one I loved the most. But I hope my story does serve as a warning. Love in the night doesn't always stay till morning.
Nefret, I am so sorry you were betrayed. I understand why you would find it hard to trust.
'Tis true. I cannot always bend to lust.
Sorry to be so serious. Why don't you enjoy your food?
Because you always put me in the mood.
I thought you were afraid of betrayal.
I am, but your hotness always tips the scale.
I guess we'll head back then? I'll show you your room.
Come stroll with me. There's a bed in this old tomb.
Yay. Almost missed that. I almost went right past it. Where is your...
Bravo, Drac. That was fun.
Yay! We're all friends now. What am I supposed to do? Where's your room?
Your heart, my lady.
Your actual heart.
Drac, you have done it!
I hold your heart in my hands, but I want you to have it. It is only yours to give freely.
Truly, this is a gift fit for a queen. I have been so incomplete. Thank you.
Yay! Okay, I guess I gotta go vote somebody off now. I don't wanna.
Here we are again. Another elimination. Are you ready to make your selection?
As far as I know, this is the final one. Nah. Okay. Liara, things aren't looking too good for you. You seem really, really homesick, and I'd hate to come between you and your people. I really do love the sound of your voice, and I don't know, you seem really uncomfortable here. Also, you don't seem like you're really enthused to be here anyway. But also, Soul, you're really giving people the extra cold shoulder. You're like even more cold than you were before, and I don't know, you're not really showing me much of anything. Van Helsing stays because I still want them to be my friend, and it's kind of hilarious watching them squirm. Robert's actually starting to grow on me a little bit more. I'm really starting to like Robert more and more. And I really do still want to find Medusa's body, if that's even possible. So she gets to stay. Lulu, I really want to learn more about her. She is adorable. I love her, and I kind of love how out of touch she is, so Lulu stays. Nefrid, we're just starting to warm up to her. She's very pretty. I really like her story, and I'd really love to see if she has any kind of arc. And I like keeping her around. Fenton is sweet baby puppy boy, and he will stay because I love him. Vess is sweet baby, and she stays, and I love her. So, Liara, thank you for being on the show, Liara. Of course, heartfelt.
Lyra, you are a force to be reckoned with. I admire your conviction and your dedication. But it is clear your place is with your people, and not in this castle. I wish you and your people a lifetime of prosperity and safety, and promise to visit when I can. Go with grace, Your Highness.
You're gonna make me do it again, aren't you, Grim? Aren't you? That's okay. I'm ready. Oh, he is gonna. He's not even gonna announce it. Soul. I really like having Soul around. He's so hot and he's so cool. I like the sound of his voice, but he's just been so cold to just everyone. It's kind of getting on me. So Soul, You gotta go, friend. I'm sorry. Maybe in another playthrough, maybe in another lifetime, I'll learn more about you.
Soul, I am honored to have been part of your journey. But time is now up for us. I cannot wait to see what you become.
You have to go and fly on your own wings, baby boy.
Thank you for being on this path of discovery with me. But today, our roads part.
You're gonna make me vote somebody else off, aren't you? Aren't you, Grim? Dang it! Quit it! I don't want to let anybody else go. Oh, I knew they were gonna do this. No, I want to keep Medusa. Fenton and Vess stay. I really want to keep Van Helsing. And I really like Robert. I mean, it's really gonna come down to Fenton and Vess. And maybe Lulu. But then again, to be honest, it is kind of annoying to have to read all of Van Helsing's dialogue. That's kind of... So it's down to Medusa, Robert, and Van Helsing. Van Helsing! I'm sorry, Van Helsing. I tried to keep you for as long as I could. But I don't know, I'm not feeling much of anything. That would be really nice for Dracula and a Van Helsing to, like, become friends, and I don't know. I have another save file, maybe in another life. Goodbye, Van Helsing. I'm sorry. Yes, hopefully he's learned a bit.
I have feared you much of my life. This is not something that is easy to admit. I am the most famous of vampires. How would it be possible to dread a human's presence? But though you are mortal, you are quick, you are keen, and you are impressive. Van Helsing, I have always respected you, but now I care for you. As a person, as a soul. And while this journey will not continue in the manner Grimm planned, I believe we have made eons of progress for my kind and yours.
I wish we got to hear, like, what they said as they're saying goodbye.
Your kin will always fall under my protection, and your legends will still be sung for ages to come. My equal, my friend, thank you. But today I must choose another. Be well.
And the crowd goes wild.
Ugh! Why'd you make me do that? I kinda didn't want to get rid of Van Helsing.
And the ports are open.
Oh, really?
The world is your oyster, Drac. Go wrap up these last few tasks because soon it will be time for the super special final dates.
Okay.
Chat up anyone who needs chatting, dine who needs dining, and give out gifts like there's no tomorrow. Because for some of them, there may not be. Return to me when you've got 2 special someones in mind for those final dates. But be warned, if there are loose threads, you better get snipping or tying.
Ooh.
In plainer terms, finish what you've got to finish to ensure your best chance at love.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to save that for the next episode. I have to recover. Oh, yeah. Why'd you have to do it like that? Oh, so now I can get on the crazy kooky boat. Now I can get on the boat. Okay, well, in the next episode, I will get on the boat, and the next episode will most likely be the last episode of... What's this show called again? A Bite at Love? Romancelvania. Thank you for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself. Get some sleep. Don't vote off people that you really like. And I'll see you in the next episode.